Year 1 and Year 2 to finish their registrations. Good photo opportunity. Everybody. Good morning, Miss Howard. Thank you for coming. Before we start, could I just ask please to switch off your telephones? And if any of the younger children become a bit distressed, the reception unit would really appreciate it if you just took them into the corridor because their voices are not very strong. And they have worked so long on this assembly. Each year group takes turns to do an assembly. Usually it's about a unit of inquiry they've been working on and putting a lot of working over the year, so they come and share an example of the things they've been doing for their unit of inquiry. Our school is still only a candidate school for the IB Primary Years programme. We've worked for 1.5 years. We've had trainers come from America. We've had a consultant come from South Africa. In November we will have our authorisation visit, and then hopefully we can say that we are thoroughly an IB school. There are many standards we have to meet before we can say that we are this IB school. I'm hoping they come and say, yes, this is your preparations are all in order. They may give us a few pointers that we've missed out, that we haven't been able to put in place yet, but that's okay. It's something we can work on. So, actually, on next Friday, week on Friday, the Year 6 children will be presenting their exhibition. This is also part of the Primary Years programme, and it's a culmination of, hopefully, but not always, 6 years of working through the Primary Years programme. And what they hope to present to their parents, these children in PYP6, is that they are good examples of the IB learner profile attributes, to be a thinker and communicator and so on, and a risk taker, things like this. But it starts here in the reception unit. And their little unit of inquiry today is the central idea is living things have specific needs in order to grow and stay healthy. And when we had our trainer from the States, we said, surely we're not going to put that on a reception classroom. And he said, yes, you are. He said, this is your central idea. This is what you're hoping the children will have some understanding of at the end of this unit. And we did. And what he says is we're just putting things in place in the reception unit for later on. And we embrace it now, but it was pretty difficult, I think, at the beginning. When we were putting those things on the wall, we were saying, okay. But we trusted them, and we absolutely believe that this is an excellent philosophy for learning. So this is an inquiry into the natural world and its laws. It's an interaction between the natural world, physical and biological, and human societies, and how humans use their understanding of scientific principles. Basically, it's about life cycles, it's about growth, it's about the interdependency of plants and flowers and humans. So it's a huge concept, but it starts here in reception unit, and they've got lots and lots of different ways to show you their understanding of this central idea. Over to you, reception.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. Bonjour. Namaskar. Ni hao. Buongiorno. Stubotran. Good morning, Alexander. Good morning, Alexander. Good morning, Father Moon. Good morning, little sister. Good morning, student moon. Good morning, shadow cluster. Good morning, student moon. Good morning, shadow sister. Good We have learned lots of new words and subsidiary this year. Thomas finger, who are you? Hallelujah, hallelujah, Take a finger, who are you? Hallelujah, Our unit of inquiry is called the living planet. We have been in and out at flowers, insects, and life cycle. Did you know a plant grows from a very little seed? It's planted in the soil and the roots begin to grow. The roots keep the plants anchored in the soil. In science, we have been doing lots of experiments. We discovered that plants need water, light, and air to grow. In this experiment, this plant has no light. This plant has no air. This plant has no water. This plant has no We have been learning about all the parts of the plants and what they do. Most parts of the plants are good and healthy to eat. Celery, we eat the stem. Lettuce, we eat the leaves. Carrot, we eat the roots. Broccoli, we eat the plant. In this experiment, we put food down the water so that we could watch the flower drink up the water as it went up the stem. Our white flowers turned red and blue.
Little brown seed.
Little brown seed, so small and round, is sleeping quietly underground. Down in the raindrops, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Out in the rainbow, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Little brown seeds way down below. Up through the earth they grow, grow, grow. Little green leaves come one by one. They hold their heads up to the sun. Find a little seed, find a little seed. Plant it where you can, plant it where you can. Wait for it to grow, wait for it to grow. Don't disturb it, don't expect to see, don't expect to see. Changes overnight, changes overnight. If you wait a while, if you wait a while, you'll find new life. Sunshine will come, raindrops will fall. Your little seed will grow again. Soon there will be a day in spring when your seed blossoms and grows. Plant a seed of love, plant a seed of love. Plant it where you can, plant it where you can. Wait for it to grow, wait for it to grow. Don't disturb it, don't expect to see, don't expect to see. Changes overnight, changes overnight. If you wait a while, if you wait a while, you'll find new life. Sunshine will come, raindrops will fall. Your little seed will grow again. Soon there will be a day in spring when your seed blossoms and grows. Sunshine will come, raindrops will fall. Your little seed will grow again. Soon there will be a day in spring when your seed blossoms and grows. And that's that. We have been learning lots of different kinds of books. We've got plants and flowers in them. Jack and the beanstalk. With Billy Pig and his flower pot. I don't need something green. The little weapon. The enormous planet. The little seed. The very hungry caterpillar.
We have been learning about life cycles. We discovered that as the plant dies, its seeds fall to the ground and some are buried back in the soil. These seeds grow in springtime and become beautiful plants and flowers again. This also happens with animals and insects. It is called the circle of life. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on the leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through a big red apple, but he was still very hungry. On Tuesday, he ate a big green pear, but he was still very hungry. On Wednesday, he ate a purple plum, but he was still very hungry. On Thursday, he ate a big red strawberry. On Friday, he ate a big piece of chocolate cake. On Saturday, he ate a delicious ice cream. The next day, he ate a very sticky lollipop, a big sausage, an enormous muffin, and a juicy piece of watermelon. That night, he had a stomachache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice big green leaf. And after that he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore. And he wasn't a little caterpillar, but he was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon. And he stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out. And there was the most beautiful butterfly. The end.
We used our fingers to create this cherry blossom and this flower. We used books to paint your lips. We used vegetables to make into a caterpillar. We used shape sponges to print different flowers.
As part of our learning outside, we visit the woods, the neighbourhood and the playground every week. We would like to show you some of the activities we have done.
sounds.
We like this song about being outside with the flowers, the mountains and the rolling hills.
Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy assembly.
Thank you very much, reception unit. All that learning. I think it's good for the soul, I think, to see an assembly like that this morning. It's very, very lovely to see. I have to say, when you go off on your trips, and I'm in my office, I'm very envious. You're all wrapped up and you're all happy and smiling and taking all the things off to the forest. I always want to come with you. It's fabulous. As you can see, they've done all sorts of different strands to this unit, and that's how all the units of inquiry went right through the school. Well, I'm just very impressed by the amount of things they can learn off by heart. I know when you're little, that's the way you learn things, because obviously their reading skills are not as good, say, as some of your Year 2 children here. But I'm always so impressed, especially we have so many children here where English is not their first or second or sometimes their third language. So I'm very, very impressed. I think I'll give you all one more big round of applause. Singing in two parts, and we can do it on a Tuesday morning, and we can teach Year 1 and Year 2 how to sing it, shall we? Very good. You've already done it? Oh. Well, just me then. Just me. What usually happens now is that we take out the Years 1 and 2, and Miss Davis and Miss Campton, they will sort out the children so that you can get them into little groups, and then you can come forward and take a photograph of your child at that point. So it'll take a little while to get through everybody, but please just have a seat and enjoy the rest of the morning.